What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here and welcome back to another Better Call Saul reaction video. Today we're on episode 6 of season 1 and some interesting stuff was left off last time. Mike is getting busted for something, it seems like. The police showed up at his door. Before that, there was kind of a weird exchange. A nurse came out of a house and like she backed out, and then she parked in front of it, and then like Mike was just sitting there like he did in Breaking Bad, like scouting out, just like keeping an eye on something. And they were just staring at each other, and she was giving him a look, and then he drove away. And then next thing you know, he's at home watching TV. And the police show up at his house. So I'm very interested to see what's going on with that. I don't know if that house, like, you know, someone, like some older person, like, died. And that's why a nurse was there. And I don't know if she thinks Mike killed him. Or Mike did kill him. Or they know each other. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm interested to learn more. Last time we learned a lot about, Chuck's illness, and it might actually be more of a mental illness of his rather than a physical illness, but that really, you know, I guess has yet to be determined. But yeah, I don't know. Chuck might get psychiatric help at some point. He might get committed by Saul. He might not. Let's see how that goes. And yeah, is Mike gonna call Saul here? You know, is he gonna need Saul's help? His first real case, he's getting into elder law. I don't want to give away. He's like, at the end, he was preaching to, you know, a senior citizen home, and you see if you need a will written, and you know, because other people were getting him, you know, they have the best, you know, cases. Like some guy wanted to make his own like country pretty much, and then some guy was trying to make a get a patent on invention, and it was a very weird toilet that was kind of sexual but was supposed to be for kids. So a lot of funny moments last time, but we're gonna see what's up with Mike and what's happening with that this time. So without further ado, guys, let's get into it. Also, during the exchange with Mike and the police people, they were like, "You're a long way from home," and like, "So are you." So I wonder, like, if that was Mike's old police force partners, because I know in Breaking Bad they said he was in the police.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
I'm just parked across the street.
so they know each other. Ooh, he's like shot.
Come on down. Pop's getting tired. Oh, you take a little break.
Is this gonna be his daughter, maybe?
She still asks about him. Where's Daddy? She just misses him.
Yeah.
How long are you in town for, Mike?
I'm here. I'm better. But I'm sorry it took me so long. But I'm not like I was. I'm back. I'm solid. I want to be here for you, for Kaylee, for my family.
I know I just need to move on from this, but I keep thinking about something.
About what?
How before Maddie died, like, for a few weeks there, he was different. He barely ate. He wasn't sleeping. He snapped at me about the stupidest
Daughter-in-law, I
things.
think.
I started to think something's up at work or someone's sick, something like that, but he wouldn't talk to me.
Cops aren't real touchy-feely, you know that.
He's a cop.
They're not. No, but this wasn't the normal tough guys don't cry crap. This was more. I mean, it's this phone call. 2:30 in the morning, I wake up and Maddie's not in bed. And I hear him. He's talking downstairs. So I go to listen on the stairs where he couldn't see. I mean, he was angry. He was really angry. But the next morning, I called him out. What the hell was that about? What's going on? And he wouldn't talk to me. But I think I think he was talking to you.
Me.
I mean, who else? Huh? For one hot second, I thought maybe he was catting around.
No, he wouldn't do that.
No, I know that.
I can't recall any late-night heart-to-hearts with him, not around then. And that's really all there is to it.
So if I'm picking this up correctly, Mike's son married her and they had the kid, and he died.
I guess that's that.
Little sting here. Okay.
Ow.
That ought to do it. Yeah. You're gonna want to take it easy. Keep it clean. Keep it dry.
Rest. Okay, did anybody here say rest? No. You want to walk, walk. I gotta say, I expected more cooperation from you on this. Kyle.
Lawyer.
What lawyer?
Ooh, he is getting so...
You look like Matlock.
No, I look like a young Paul Newman dressed as Matlock. Where's my guy? So what happened? Mayor didn't give you enough stickers?
Those two cops out there are from Philadelphia. They've come a long way to see me. When they come in here, we're all gonna have a little chat. And when it's over, the young one, who's been writing in his little notebook, he's gonna take it and put it in his jacket. And when he does that, I want you to take that coffee and spill it on him. Little accident, that's all.
So I'm here because you want me to assault a police officer.
I am asking you to take a few ounces of lukewarm coffee and spill it on him.
Right? Huh? What, are you nuts? You can't be serious.
Hey, I hate to remind you of this, but you owe me one. The assist I gave you with the missing persons problem, one good turn and so forth.
You want a good turn? Here's your good turn, okay? I'm gonna behave like an honest-to-God, law-abiding, licensed attorney. Juan Valdez bump and dump? No. Not gonna happen. Hey, gentlemen, we're prepared to indulge you. You got your
Okay.
lawyer, Mike? Can we talk already? Hold on. Hoffman, Fensky, fill me in. Assume I know absolutely nothing about my client here, all right? Start at the beginning. Jesus, seriously? Look, don't let Mr. Ehrmantraut's dancing eyes and bubbly, bon vivant personality fool you. He's actually, believe it or not, somewhat taciturn. Shall I fan you gently?
Philadelphia Police Department.
So
As
Mike's
Mr.
old too.
Ehrmantraut for nearly 30 years.
Philadelphia, go Eagles.
Mr. Ehrmantraut had a son, Matt. He too was with Philly PD. He was a rookie officer with about 2 years on the job.
He was a good cop.
Yes, he was.
His
About 9
son,
months
man.
ago, he responded to a shots-fired call in some West Side rat trap. Matt went in with his partner, Officer Troy Hoffman. They had Sergeant Jack Fensky backing them up. Unfortunately, things got out of hand. The three of them were ambushed, and Matt didn't make it out.
Dang.
Hoffman and Fensky returned fire, but the shooter got away. We chased a few leads, shook up the usual suspects, came up short. That's when Hoffman and Fensky both turned up dead in a vacant lot out in Nicetown. Again, an ambush of some kind, it looks like. And with whoever killed Matt out there in the wind, we're thinking, well, it's our operating theory that Hoffman and Fensky were mixed up in something.
Here, what does my client have to do with any of this?
Mike, this is a Hail Mary. Beyond that, if we had any hard evidence or leads, we wouldn't be out here. Now, is there anything you can tell us about what Hoffman and Fensky were into?
Yeah, help us out, Mike.
I don't know much about Hoffman and Fensky. They were Matt's people. I'd see them around sometimes. I saw them in a bar the night they died. It was McClure's, maybe the Red Dog, probably McClure's.
Were they drinking with anyone?
It's a cop bar. They were drinking with everyone.
Yeah, but did you see him with anyone in particular?
I couldn't tell you. I was... You know how it was.
It couldn't have been too much later.
I think it was the very next day.
Yeah? The day after Hoffman and Fensky died, huh? You didn't think to stick around once you heard the news?
I don't think I heard the news till I was west of Kansas City. I'm sorry you guys took a flyer on me. I wish it had paid off.
That it? Are we done here? Oh, hey. Oh, shit. Jeez,
Oh,
sorry.
he did it.
Sorry.
I can get most. You know what? Hey, I got it. I got it. Thank you.
He ended up doing it. Oh.
For the love of- You gotta do that right here, right in front of me? How did you know that I would spill that coffee? What the hell's that? What's supposed to mean, huh? Okay, great. You're the strong, silent type. Hooray for you. But in case you missed it, your friends from Philly back there, they think you killed 2 cops.
Yep.
Did he actually do it though? I think he might have. If he thought they caused his son to die.
Did you call him?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
I told them I heard about Hoffman and Fensky.
And what?
What if the piece of shit who got Matt, he got them too?
And what exactly did you tell him? You tell him Matt was dirty? Is that what you told him? How could you possibly think that? That's your husband, the father of your child.
I didn't say that. I told them I found money. After Kaylee and I moved here, when I was unpacking, it was in the lining of an old suitcase. 5,000-6,000 from God knows where. I mean, we were basically paycheck to paycheck. Where the hell did he get it? I knew what it would do to you. First he's murdered, and then for you to think it'd burn you to the ground. I don't care. He was dirty, he was clean. I don't care.
Matt wasn't dirty.
Well, so be straight with me. What was that phone call? Before he died, don't bullshit me.
That was between me and my son.
So you're admitting it was you?
He wasn't dirty. God damn you. You get that through your head. My son wasn't dirty.
Is that the 2 partners? Oh yeah, Hoffman.
No, it was you.
Oh. Oh, he says it's they killed. Oh, so they killed Mike's son, and Mike's gonna probably kill them.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's where I'm headed.
Tarantulas they got. That's a big minus in my book.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
Come on, let us drive you. It's colder than my ex-wife's tit out here.
Come on, don't be an ass. Come on,
get in
let's
the car
take it.
already. It's cold out here.
that's mine.
Later. We don't want you to shoot your foot off now, do we?
He broke into that police course.
Mikey. Mikey, you with us? Put it away like they were fixing to bring back Prohibition. I know it was you. What's that supposed to mean, huh? You think you know what? You got something you want to get off your chest?
You killed Matty. And you killed him for nothing. Because you were scared what you thought he might do. You got him in that crack house. And you staged it. But it was you. And I know it was you.
This doesn't look like Mike's house. Oh, yeah, I knew he planted that. This is all his setup.
What?
Now, you wait there 1 second. I'm gonna work this whole thing out, okay, Mikey? It's too much for the old man, so Mike here decided to eat his gun. It's tragic, but anyone could see this coming.
Smart. What I would have done if I were you.
Oh. And it wasn't even. Oh. Oh, that's how. Oh. That's how he got shot from the beginning. Nah, not going to work. Wow. Oh, yeah. Mike got his revenge. That's crazy.
Matt wasn't dirty. I was. Everyone was in that precinct. That's how it worked. You turn in your buddy, you're screwing yourself.
So he went back in there
Yeah.
and explained more?
Fensky got to Hoffman early. Kickbacks from some gang or another. Protection, basically. And Hoffman went to Matty, offered to cut him in. Only fair, right? They were partners. And Matt did what you'd think. He agonized. And then he came to me. Wanted to go to the IA, do the right thing, shut him down.
Oh my God, did you let him? That's why he got killed, because he was going to turn on those guys.
I talked sense. No one was getting hurt. But if you go to the IA, if you didn't look like you're going, you had a wife, a kid, responsibilities. Take the money, do something good with it. But he wouldn't listen. My boy was stubborn. My boy was strong. And he was gonna get himself killed. So I told him. I did it too. That I was like Hoffman, getting by. And that's what you heard that night. Me talking him down, him kicking and screaming until the fight went out of him. And I had to show him that I was down in the gutter with the rest of them. Broke my boy. I broke my boy.
Dang.
He went to Hoffman, he took the money, but he
This
hesitated.
is sad.
Even looking like you're doing the right thing to those two meant that he wasn't solid. I got Matty to take the money. And they killed him 2 days later. He was the strongest person that I ever knew. He would never done it, not even to save himself. I was the only one. I was the only one that could get him to debase himself like that. And it was for nothing. I made him lesser. I made him like me.
If they killed Maddie, who killed them? What happened?
You know what happened. The question is, can you live with it?
I actually thought you already told her. Alright, guys, that was episode, was that 7 now? Of, or 6, Better Call Saul. Bit of an emotional one. I didn't expect to dive into that much of Saul's backstory. I didn't expect to dive not that much into Mike's backstory. But yeah, we definitely know what happened now. So Mike's son, so the granddaughter that he was trying so hard to get like money for her future in Breaking Bad was of course his, you know, his son's and then his wife's, and then we found out that his son died. I'm not gonna lie, after learning all that, it kinda hits a little different knowing how like much Mike wanted to get money for his granddaughter, because you know she doesn't have a father anymore, and you know it seems like he feels kind of responsible for what happened to him. So he's trying to take care of her. that's crazy. He really got betrayed by his own, like, partners, it seemed like, crooked cops, but at least Mike got justice in, like, probably the most Mike way ever. Like, his plan was really good. Like, I knew when he was breaking into that cop car, and then, like, when they took his gun and he was going, I knew he had a plan, and then I figured there was something like a gun or something there, and there was a gun, and then it was even more smart of him for him to not load his own gun that he planted for them to take. It's crazy, and it all went to plan, but Mike got justice for his son at least, and his old partners were coming to get him. So yeah, that nurse, she looked like she was wearing nurse clothing. That's why I called her a nurse. I don't even know if that did. I guess her occupation doesn't even matter. But she's Mike's daughter-in-law. And you know, there was just, you know, there's a bunch of nurses for like that nursing home for older people. So like I didn't know what was going on, and then like, but yeah, Mike killed those two cops, and they were trying to get to him, but. Yeah, good on Saul for like going with Mike's plan, and he got the notebook. That was a really good episode, though. That may have been my favorite one so far, honestly. I wasn't really, you know, I didn't expect to like I know, I guess that's just, you know, the story of I'm sorry, I didn't expect this, I didn't expect that, but you know, when you have something that's a spin-off of something, and you hear just a little bit about it, like you kind of get like, you know, you know, a prediction of what it's gonna be. So that's why, you know, I keep saying I didn't expect this and that, because I really did. Like, I thought this was gonna be like, you know, all I knew about this was I thought this was gonna be like Saul's backstory. I did not know we were gonna get even like older characters like Mike and everyone. Not everyone, but Tuco. So far, I didn't even know all that, and I didn't even know, like, you know, we're getting backstory of Mike, which that's really awesome that we got, because that's like that makes his character in like Breaking Bad so much better, because he gave his all like to get money. And, you know, it was all for his granddaughter that he's trying to help out, because, you know, we just thought in Breaking Bad, oh, he's just, you know, a grandfather that loves his granddaughter, but now we see, like, you know, his son's not there to help raise her anymore. And you know, no matter what advice he would have given his son, he probably would have died anyhow. He was trying to turn him in, it seemed like, but then he was like telling him, like, just go along with it, and he said they killed him anyhow, so that's crazy. Kind of makes me, you know, like, I'm thinking about his death now in Breaking Bad, and it's like, man, like, I don't know, like, it's crazy, like, Walter just kind of, like, shot him. When I watched Breaking Bad, I definitely had mixed feelings about Mike. Like, it seemed like there were some episodes where I'm like, yo, I really like him, and then there some it was like, you know, like, maybe like episodes where he was mainly trying to kill Walter and Jesse, mostly Walter. I was like, okay, I'm not sure if I really like Mike, but I don't know, getting like this backstory and like seeing more of him in Better Call Saul, like, I'm starting to like Mike a lot more, and I kind of wish he didn't like die in Breaking Bad. I would imagine everyone saw Breaking Bad before watching this reaction and before watching Better Call Saul, even though it is a prequel. Hopefully there's no one, you know, watching Better Call Saul and decides to watch this reaction and then decides to watch Better Call Saul first, since it's a prequel. Not because, you know, and then watch Breaking Bad, but because I don't want to like spoil anything for anyone. But I think most people, if not all, have watched Breaking Bad before Better Call Saul. Hopefully this is the end of that, and Mike doesn't have to, you know. Well, we of course we know in Breaking Bad he doesn't go to prison, but hopefully, like, you know, they lay off him about his whole son thing, because, you know, he got the justice. He has to live with it already. Hopefully it's all good. Not all good, but like, you know, he doesn't have to, you know, he can try to move on. But yeah, all in all, that was just a really good episode for me. Again, it was, you know, I was feeling the feels at the end there. Definitely feeling the feels. I didn't necessarily like cry, but like, it was getting sad there, definitely. Really nice backstory for Mike. Lets me in on him in a while. I definitely appreciate him and his character so much more now. Glad we got that. Made his whole character and, you know, his drive hit so much more different in Breaking Bad. Oh, this is really good to have in Better Call Saul, and you know, just really good. I can't wait for more stuff like this, and to see what other things it does, you know. And like, you know, honestly, and when it's all said and done, I'm probably gonna feel the same way about Saul as well. They're just really good characters that, you know, Saul and Mike had, you know, getting more time to shine in this, and it's really cool. Because I love their humor. I love their characters are really cool as well. And yeah, you know, Walter and Jesse were awesome, and they were the duo. But you know, they were the main focus, and like, you know, everyone else, you know, Saul and Mike, and you know, they were the side characters. And Tuco was like a villain. We haven't seen too much of Tuco in this yet, but Saul and Mike mainly, like, you know, they were side characters. Now them have a more spotlight. Of course, Saul being the main character, and you know, Mike, and he's still a side character right now. But yeah, that was his episode, and if we can get more of that, that'd be really cool. We still got him being focused on. It's cool for them to get a little bit more focus, a little bit more attention, and because, you know, just get more character details. Just so far, I'm liking the direction of this spin-off, prequel, whatever it's called. Better Call Saul is pretty good so far. Wasn't really a cliffhanger this time, so wonder where we go from here. See what's going on with Saul. Maybe check back in with Chuck. I might wonder if Saul's gonna, you know, address Mike about this anymore. Is he gonna get to know that, like, he killed the cops, or is this, you know, is this gonna be kind of done? I feel like this is gonna be kind of done. I think it would be better that way. If we just, you know, move on to something else after that, because I feel like Mike and the daughter-in-law kind of, you know, he explained it, and, you know, they understand, and then make peace with it, and now it's, you know, just time for both of them to just move on and move forward. Now that both sides know the absolute truth. But, you know, Saul didn't do too much today. You know, as far as legal business wise, but with the whole spilled coffee thing, he really did, you know, clutch up. And even though that might not do like too much for him, like getting him more business, getting, you know, experience like that, you know, to, like, you know, a little bit bend the law, you know, be a little bit shady, but shady for me, not really a good reason. Well, in this case, it was kind of a good reason, but, you know, they're not really in Breaking Bad. It's not always at all a good reason, but yeah, at least for Walter, kind of, you know, to start into the actual Better Call Saul Goodman brand. I wonder when that's actually going to be a thing, because right now he's still working on James McGill. If I had to guess, I wouldn't expect it any sooner than at the end of this season. And I think it might even take a little bit longer than that. Just the way it's progressing. I'm okay with it. I'm just kind of curious and like discussing at this point. We'll see. Maybe we get more progress towards that next time. We'll see if you know, what happens next. Nacho is still out there. It kind of, I don't know. Saul kind of told him off, and it felt like there was almost like a you know, a respect in a weird way there, but at the same time I could see him also be mad. And also there's Chuck, you know, does he need psychiatric help? And you know, is this Mike thing gonna be brought up again? Who knows? You probably know. But I don't know. And we'll see. I'll see. I'll see next time. For now though, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Great episode, Emotion 1. Yeah, I think my favorite one yet. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe, don't subscribe, no, it's up to you. I'll see you guys in the next video of me. Good boy.
Wanna tangle, I can feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day, yo.